all my hair maniacs. This is Hair Maniac with your Harry Flynn here, and I'm here to bring you another booking video here today. And happy Wrestlemania week! Oh, it's Wrestlemania. If it seems alright, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Oh. So that's here to bring in our booking video. I'm here to book night 2 of Wrestlemania. If you guys want to know how my night 1 booking, go watch that. And I was definitely my hair maniacs. And let's get started. And we're kicking off the show with the Universal Championship match. Bobby Lashley, the Royal Rumble winner, versus Brock Lesnar. Let me get them both. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy, Brock Lesnar. So now, during the build-up, if you guys want to know the full build, go back and watch some past booking videos, at least until 2021. Yeah, and so during this build-up on Raw, we got Brock. Brock goes, "Hey, I want you by yourself. I don't want you. I don't want MVP in your corner. I don't want Benjamin or Alexander in your corner." So after the next 3 weeks, he would take out Cedric, Shelton, and MVP, and they heal somehow, and they go, hey, we want your back, hey, we got your back, and Lashley goes, no, I need to do this by myself. And MVP goes, gives him a nod and goes, okay. Then the spots in the match will go like this. Trudges in, but reverses it into a German, but as he gives him German, Lashley lands on his knees, his knees, and he reverses it into a spear. Boom! And Lashley quickly goes up for the Hurt Lock, but Brock quickly reverses the Hurt Lock into an F5, but he reverses it into a goes for a Dominator, but Brock tries to fight out, but he gets hit with the Power Slam instead, and Lashley goes up for the spear, then hops over, and he hits his head during the ring post, and he falls out to the ring. And Brock carries him in the ring because he wants to beat him in the ring. And Lashley pops him up and boom, throws him onto the apron. Brock's back is now targeted for the whole match. And he hits him with a spear. Hits him with a power slam and a Dominator. Bringing back his old moves. Then he hits the Hurt Lock. And Brock passes it out to win the Universal title. And Brock's like, yes! It's finally home to the Almighty. Finally back to the Almighty Bobby Lashley. So yeah, Bobby Lashley is the new undisputed Universal Champion. The Almighty. Okay, next match is the China Memorial Battle Royal. The people are the returning Lacey Evans, Aaliyah, Maurice, Shotzi, Nikki Ash, Bianca Belair, Tamina, Dana Brooke, Doudrop, and the returning Bayley. And I think Bayley is going to win this match here. and she gets a match for the Smackdown Women's title. And she's going to get it this Friday. So, yeah, it'll be like a fun calm down match. And the next match will be Benjamin Balor. It will be Finn Balor versus hold on. Trying to find it. Lollipop it, sweet ship in the candy. Get the sweet ship in the candy. Now, where fuck is, where's the fire truck? Where the fire truck is, oh, there he is. Versus AJ Styles. This is the match. And the build is like I said, you beating me at TLC 2017. That still haunts me to this day. Hey, I want a rematch. Finn goes, fine. Gives me another night to beat you. But at the grand stage in the mall. And so this match goes like this, like goes for a shotgun drop kick, but he reverses it. Goes for his mini phenomenal form, and then bam, versus then double stomp to the back, and Bloody Sunday or 1916 hits it, goes for the coup de grace, versus it into a phenomenal form, but he reverses it into a sling blade. Oh, this is awesome! Boom, 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 boom. This is awesome. And Finn goes up, goes for another shotgun, but then phenomenal form. Boom! Pins him 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles wins the match. And they shake each other's hands. Like, I'll give this 20 minutes. This should be a great match. Now, next match will be the Rated R Superstar Edge versus Bobby Roode. The story goes like this. You take it like, oh, Dolph Ziggler won the NXT title, and goes, I want to make a statement too. And so he suddenly, like, Edge makes an announcement he wants to have a wrestle. He wants to challenge. He has the open challenge for WrestleMania. And Roode suddenly just attacks him with a chair, beats him and crap out of him with the chair, and does like a crossface with the chair on it. And Roode just passes out. Edge just passes out. And then he goes, oh, how come he goes on Monday on Raw, he goes, hey, how come my match is not official yet? Because he beat the crap out of it so much that we don't know if he's going to make it to WrestleMania. Then Roode and Dolph is going to have a match with Ciampa and Breaker on Raw later that night. And Roode's about going to win it. He's about going to glorious DDT Breaker, then suddenly spear from Edge as the referee's knocked out. And And he goes, I accept. Then so the entrance by Rude is, it would be kind of like the riff of his NXT Takeover Brooklyn entrance, but he scales up like, glorious, I won't give in, I won't give in. But then he has like a curl stairs, like a walking him. He's walking down. Then Edge has a live band performance. You think you know me? And so this match is great. This will be a great match. And the closing moments of this match goes with the Glorious DDT versus goes for a spear, but he kicks him in the head and goes for Glorious DDT again, and bam! Pins on 1, 2. Oh no. He's going for another one, but Edge hits a belly. He lands on his stomach and goes for the spear. Pins on 1, 2, 3. Edge wins. Oh. Edge wins, and he goes. And the next match will be a women's tag team championship match. It will be Carmella and Selena Vega versus Team Bad, Naomi and Sasha Banks, and versus Rhea and Liv Morgan. This will be a fun match, and I will give it to Rhea and Liv. No, actually, I'll give it to Naomi and Sasha to win. Let them be champs for a while. But this could be a fun era. A fun run, sorry. Yeah, they could probably bring some life back into the title. Probably. I don't know. But, yeah. Next match on the card for the Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental Champion, Xavier Woods, will defend the Intercontinental title against... Look who's that jumping up the sky? R-E-Y Mysterio. Here we go. So this will be a fun match. The story is, I'm going to prove myself. I'm going to be a good Intercontinental Champion. I want to face a former Intercontinental Champion. During the build-up, Woods will be facing former Intercontinental Champions like Dolph Ziggler. Like Kofi and Big E would step up and say, hey, I'll give you a brotherly battle. And this is going to be a fun match. And closing spots will be, he goes for the elbow, but Ray somehow jumps up and goes for this Hurricanrana, but he for 619, and as he's gonna do it, hits the honor roll, boom, and he hits his tight rope elbow drop for the win. Pins him 1, 2, 3. He is still your Intercontinental Champion. Then suddenly, we see 2 cars arrive up to the arena. We're like, oh my god, it's Elias and Damian Priest. And as Elias is running away from him, Priest does for a roundhouse kick, but he reverses it and hit into a back suplex. grabs the ladder, and he's on a table, but Priest somehow gets up, and he grabs the other ladder and hits the Reckoning on off the ladder for the tables. Pins him 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest is your new United States champion. Okay, next match. Next match is Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes. The return of Cody Rhodes. The story goes like this. The Smackdown. I'm gonna say, hey, this will be on the Smackdown today. It was announced Cody got signed to WWE or left AEW, and you go, hey, and SmackDown announced, hey, we got a new signing for SmackDown, and he's gonna have his first words tonight. He's gonna speak tonight on SmackDown. Build it up. Fans are gonna think, oh my God, it's Cody. Then by the way, the segment is the main event. Then suddenly hear, it's announced his his contract is Raw contract is over, and his he signed a SmackDown contract, and he starts dancing because he goes, oh, were you expecting someone? Come on. And he starts dancing, then suddenly we hear, wrestling has more than one royal family. Adrenaline in my soul, holding on the feet. Wait for me to know. And then Cody posing around, all that. Then Sammy goes, what are you doing here? Don't you have a company room? Blah, blah, blah. Then suddenly Crossroads. Boom. Then somehow, the next week on SmackDown, Sami Zayn calls up Knoxville for a match. Knoxville on SmackDown. So he goes, all right, well, the Everything Goes match here on SmackDown. Then suddenly we hear this Cody song again as he's about going to beat Knoxville. And Knoxville rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn loses a giant Knoxville and he is pissed. He goes, I will challenge you to a match at Wrestlemania. And they both have a match. And it's a great match. And the closing spots will be like this. Goes for the Crossroads, but he reverses into a Blue Thunder Bomb, but nothing. And he goes over the Hula Kick, but nope. He goes for the Disaster Kick. Boom. And goes for Crossroads again. Boom. Pins him 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes wins in his return match. So next match is out and he grabbed one Uso. So, because the next match is for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus the Viking Raiders. This could be a very fun match, and the story could go like this. You guys have been ducking us. It proves you guys are not a real tag team. You're afraid of us. They even made, during the build-up, Usos fear Viking Raiders during the build-up. Probably will sell money. And then the match will go like this. He's got one Uso. He's got Jay. But the German does when Eric's holding Jay as he springs up for the top rope. Then suddenly we see Jimmy, boom, super kick as he rolls out to the rope. And he pushes Jay. Eric pushes Jay into Jimmy, so he rolls out of the ring also, rolls him up, and goes for the knee. Boom! Then somehow Ivar gets back in there after. So Ivar rolls on to Cody. I'm not Cody. Jimmy. Then he throws him up and does the power slam. The Viking experience for the 1, 2, 3. The Viking Raiders are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. As this is walking backstage, he goes, and Roman goes, I don't even want to look at you right now. Like always had to carry the family. Next match will be Ronda Rousey versus Asuka. Ronda Rousey versus Asuka. This will be a fun match. Asuka could say during the build-up, you disrespected me ever since you debuted. You made it. You made my first ever Royal Rumble win. The first ever Royal Rumble match all about yourself. You didn't care for all the other people who were in it. You only care about yourself, Ronda. And you disrespected me. That's why I slapped your hand at the Royal Rumble and at WrestleMania. You're definitely not going to be ready for Asuka. And then the match goes on. And then closing spots will be flips her back over, and Asuka lock. But then Ronda quickly grabs her leg and boom. So it got her, and she does an armbar. Then Asuka passes out, and Ronda is your winner. This will be like a very hard-hitting match, and Asuka give her the passing out, and like during it, as she passes out, her foot is under the rope, so you can tease a rematch if you want it. Then Ronda does her typical point to WrestleMania sign thing, blah blah blah. So yeah, next match on the card will be it'll be SmackDown Women's Champion Sonya Deville versus the man Becky Lynch. This will be a very fun match. I don't got a Sonya Deville figure. This will be a very fun match, and the story goes, It's like who is the toughest woman on SmackDown. They're gonna prove it here tonight. And yeah, Becky, Sonya says to Becky on their contract signing, he goes, at WrestleMania, I'm gonna tap you out and I'm gonna be your daddy. He goes, you can be the man, but after WrestleMania, I'm gonna be your daddy. In the closing spot, so the match will be. She goes up for the ankle lock, but reverses it and puts on the disarmer. But Sonya, like for the whole match, Becky's been targeting her whole arm. Then Sonya starts biting at Becky's ankle and her injured ankle. And she had to She was about going to let go, but then she starts kicking her in the back of the head, knocks her out. Then Sonya passes. Sonya just taps out to win, for Becky to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now for the semi-main event, we hear. So it's Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And during the entrance, we hear. So the match goes on. And then we hear Stone Cold's music. Then suddenly we see Austin. He's in the one more round vest. And then he runs in there. They start brawling. And it looks like none of them is going to give. Then suddenly goes for a stunner. KO goes for a stunner, but reverses it. He goes to hit his stunner, but reverses it. Goes for a super kick. Kick in the gut. Stunner. But he rolls out of the ring. But as he lifts him up on the outside, he gives him a low blow while the referee wasn't looking, and he throws him into the ring post. And he's just beating the crap out of him for the whole match. And he starts mocking him, and he goes, "Oh, hell yeah!" And Stunner versus it. Oh, he hits it. I'm sorry, he hits it. Then Austin is crawling over. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. Foot is on the rope. But then Austin, he KO'd. Hits a goes for package power driver, but no. He hits a stunner instead. But then he lifts him up, but Austin crumbles down. And he goes, come on. KO, come on. Let's get off me. As he turns away, we see a wall blow shot and a stunner. Boom. Pins him 1, 2, 3. Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Kevin Owens. Now, during the build-up to the main event, as Rock is walking to the ring, and he's in backstage. We see Austin. He goes, "Give him hell." gives him hell. Give him hell. And sorry. Then the match. So you want to know the whole story? Go watch my booking video. But the bizarre build here is like, he goes, "Please, you're not the head of the table. I'm the head of the table. I was more over than you. I was over in real secrets and stuff. Blah blah blah." Then during, because the only deuces are with you because I said they were with you. Don't think that was you. And then, so the match goes on. Match starts, ding ding ding, and Superman punch, but goes up for the rock bottom. Roman quick gets out of the ring. As Paul is cheering him on, he runs in and they start brawling. But Roman pushes Rock into the ref and hits a low blow. And he goes for his own rock bottom. Boom. And he goes for the tribal elbow, he calls it. Boom. And the referee is down. And the referee's running down to the ring. Then 1, 2, kick out. So he kicks him. He's down middle ropes. And Roman does a drive-by. Boom! And Roman goes for Superman punch. But then Rock hits a rock bottom real quick. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, kicks out. Rock just starts trying to fight back. But then Roman gives him a spine buster. He does, like, he flexes. They got the Rock gets to do it. Then Roman just kept powerbombing him, powerbombing the Rock, and then he somehow tries to go for the Razor's Edge powerbomb, but then the Rock gets out of it, tries to go for a roll up, but he lifts him up into his own powerbomb. Boom! But then Rock goes on for the people's elbow, and he just goes boom, 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 boom. Oh. Oh! Goes to pin him, then 1, 2. Then Paul Heyman pulls out the ref. He goes, and the Rock chases Paul Heyman. As they get back in the ring, Roman hits him with a spear. Boom! 1, 2. Hey, 3. Then as Roman celebrates, the referee calls up. He goes, "Hey, his foot was on the ropes. The match must continue." And Roman is about going to choke the ref, but then Rock goes for the rock bottom as the match gets me to restart. Continues, then Superman punch. Oh! And goes up for his guillotine. Gets up for his guillotine. Rock is fighting out, but then he hits a spine buster. Boom! Goes up for the second. People's elbow. Boom! But then goes up. He wants to do it again. And Roman hits a spear. Oh! Now Roman wants to make fun of him once more and do it. He hits the rock bottom. Oh! 1, 2, 3! And The Rock wins the match in the main event of WrestleMania. And Roman is PO'd. Yeah, so that's how I would book WrestleMania 38, guys. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all those things. All of you guys are definitely my hero maniacs. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all those things. And I hope you guys enjoyed WrestleMania this weekend. And hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys do. Well, you guys are definitely my hero maniacs. Peace.